Alert. The control point is being captured.
Medic! Medic! Getting near the point does nothing. Get on the point, Dummkopf!
We have secured the control point. Alert. Our control point is being captured.
All right, I feel good.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Target has the control point. Alert. Our control point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being contested. Target has the control point.
Medic!
Alert. The control point is being captured. Target has the control point.
Medic! I can see my face from here!
Alert. The control point is being captured. We have secured the control. Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Medic! Thanks for the aid.
Alert. The final control point is being contested. Alert. The control point is being captured.
Way to go!
Target has the control point. point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being captured. We have secured the control point.
Procedure.
Thanks, Doc.
Medic! Thanks,
100%.
medic! Medic! Medic!
Medic!
Doctor! Medic!
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Yeah, thanks, Doc. Don't you ever cross me again!
Alert. The final control point is being contested. Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Thanks.
Alert. The control point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being captured.
Medic!
We have captured the control point.
Feel good.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Doc, come on, man!
Thanks for the aid.
Alert. Our control point is being captured. We have captured the control point. The control point is being contested. Is being contested. Control point is being captured. Alert! Allied control point is being captured.
Fire's for cooking s'mores, son!
Alert! Control point is being captured. Alert! The control point is being contested.
Medic!
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Secure the control point. Alert! Our control point is being captured. Secure the control point. Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert. The control point is being captured.
Doc, come on, man!
Alert. Our control point is being captured. Alert. Our control point is being captured. Alert. Our control point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being contested.
Idiot! Stand on the points!
Yeah, thanks.
Alert. Our control point is being captured. Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Thanks, Doc.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
All right. Feel good.
Move,
Get on the
Ned!
Control point.
Us, Ned!
Oh, are you gonna cry? You gonna cry now?
for the aid.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
All right.
The control point is being captured. Alert. Our last control point is being captured.
A bunch of cowards.
Thanks, Doc.
Alert. The control point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being captured. Tower has the control point.
How's the fucking sixes?
Point is being captured.
It's going good. I'm recording the spectate right now.
Ah. Alrighty then.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
All right. I feel good.
Tower has the control point.
Get on the freaking point, dumbass! Doc, come on, man! All right. I feel good.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Tower has your control point. Alert. The final control point is being contested. being contested. Victory.
Charge!
Let's get him.
Oh, a lot better.
Top damaged. XP man and I. And yet we still get creeped. What happened?
It's because I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think we damaged people, but never got like scouts backing us up.
Yeah, no, we were calling all of our damage, and we had scouts that were capitalized. Like, if I piped somebody, like, when I was fighting the scout in lobby on second, like, anytime I was piping a scout or something, or a soldier, our scout was right in there to confirm.
Alright, Nessman, recording.
We were getting
What?
dragged out.
Ow.
Zeus, what'd you want?
I said, you want to record feedback with me?
I'm already recording, so I recorded the whole match.
Oh, okay. Alright, any new feedback here for the players of actually, like, Mashe, do you have stuff to say?
I think of things to say. Definitely agree with the whole thing. That's like, once you lose second, it does seem to be kind of a roll. I felt like these might be a bit of a jumble of feedback. It might jump around. I'm just trying to collect my thoughts. Last, I feel like people get knocked off the cap too easily, though that might have just been a series of coincidences. I don't know. I think the cap zone could maybe be slightly wider or something. I think there could be just like more between second and last, maybe just like distance-wise. And as much as I hate to say, because this last looks really cool, but I feel like the way you're trying to go about designing this last is really like hindering what you can do with it, especially how you have these like very perfectly placed pillars and such set up. I feel like it's really limiting the kind of changes that you could make to last, and it's not even really a bad last. It's just like I think there's problems that you're gonna find increasingly difficult to solve if you stick really rigidly with what's going on here.
How would you change it?
Not entirely sure. I'd have to like, I don't know, maybe I might have to run around it in my own time to get a better idea of how I personally would fix it, but
Okay.
let's see here. I don't know entirely what Zyth is going for, so I don't want to step all over it, you know. And I guess the last thing I can think of is that I repeatedly heard people saying I need ammo or I'm out of ammo still. People are running out of ammo a lot.
Do you think that's, like, I know XB Man was saying that a lot. Do you think it's because ammo packs are not around or you don't know where they are? Or, like, what do you think it is?
It might be a map knowledge thing, maybe. It might be... I'm not entirely sure.
Last version we played, I had that same problem when I ran.
I think the pack size, the actual pack sizes and whatnot seem to be alright, but it's like the way that they're... I'm not even sure, really.
I can probably expand on that. I think that maybe it's because they're kind of out of where you might be holding. So like on a map like Process or Sunshine, they have the mini packs like nearby where your hold is. So maybe you might consider, first of all, like figuring out where the holds are that people are trying to hold at, and then adding little mini packs there. Like that might help just solve the problem.
They're like little small packs to top people off, combined with like the main bigger packs helps.
And then yeah, I guess like, I mean, I'm looking. There are packs along the routes, so I think that the mini packs will probably make the difference. At least that's what I would try first. What else, Mashe?
Maybe still make please lower the structure over mid by like a really small amount of units so people can more comfortably surf off the roof. I know it's a really specific thing, but a lot of people try to do it. So when they basically miss the pogo by like a couple units, it can get frustrating. Maybe I'm just bad, I don't know. Because I did hit it, and it actually made for a pretty good jump, but like, there's several times where it looks like I should make the rocket jump chain, and it doesn't work out because I miss it by like a hair.
Well, yeah, and actually a lot of maps have a lot of 5CP maps do have jumps that basically take you across mid. So I think that having that on this map would be good as well.
As pioneered by no, I'm kidding.
Okay, XP Man, do you have any thoughts and feedback?
Yeah, I like had literally 0 rockets 2 times, and I think both times I got Ubered, and I think both of them were on last, just because I don't know where any of the ammo is on last.
Hacks are super distant on last in general,
Like,
very sparse,
there's
which I guess makes sense.
There's like a small kit that's like off way to the left of the last entrance that I just like no one really has a reason to be there. I don't know, it feels like there's not many like convenient places, and if there are, you're gonna get spammed out trying to get to them.
Yeah, again, comes back to, I think, the way you have last going on looks cool, but I think it's a very limiting design.
I also say that, speaking of like last, I think it was hard to even try to get an engineer because there was the pressure from second to last was so high that we just did not have time to get a gun at all.
Yeah. Well, I think that just harkens back to the way things are normally, because at least like the way that I was taught on the teams I've been, is if you lose mid and the enemy team is already like people on second, it's not even worth to build a sentry gun. I feel like, because yeah, like what we do is like we would leave just one person to cap mid, and we'd already have like our whole team on second ready to push into last, and then we would just half cap and push through. So at least trying
and also,
to get the gun up.
Yeah, delaying the cap is also really hard because of the like geometry. Like it's hard to even if we wanted to be super passive, it's hard for us to like as defense try to like just delay the cap a little bit.
Yeah.
So like once you push into second, like you basically have to give it up. You have to choose whether or not you're going to defend second or last, but you can't do like both.
Yeah, I know with us, since we're talking about second right quick, defensively, like pretty much like the only real success we had was like, oh yeah, we're just going to defend. Like I'm just going to like either like trap off the left 2 doors. I'm going to trap the middle and the right door. Watch both of those. I know I caught you out with a trap that dropped at that
Yeah.
But it's just basically like, yeah, I can't hold back because we're at massive low ground disadvantage, so we have to hold close, like in front of the point, just so we're at least on neutral ground. And I feel from a design point, yeah, that's really egregious. Because it was one of those like, yeah, like even like when I was bombing into Zeus and everything, like when I did that double sticky, it was like, yeah, he's just pushing forward right onto that neutral ground, because if he's on that high ground, because if he's going onto that low ground, he's caught out immediately.
Yeah, we tried holding back, like, far back on second so that Zeus could get out, but it just never worked at all.
Yeah, I was saying before the match that I think that second, there's just no good place to stand for your combo, because if you stand closer, then you're way too close. Like, you're going to get bombed for sure, and there's no way for me to like surf out if I get bombed. If I try to come back near this pack, which seems like the safest place, it's so on low ground, and the demo can just easily bomb or spam you and I can't see the bomb coming either. So I'm
and that's the big thing. It's a blind bomb.
Yeah.
Like you have to be looking like straight up into the.
So I'd have to have a scout like on top of the control point to actually like prevent that bomb, or at least call it before it happens. But that doesn't even give me very much time to react. So I basically have to try to surf out of the bomb, which is always tough.
Yeah.
So I think that I'll send you like a little drawing site, but I think like expansion of this high ground would probably be very helpful for defense.
Yeah, as I know what we would do is, yeah, like we would hold close and like try and spook the enemy team out. If like say we're like 70% or something, we know that they have ad. It was still like I'd make the call. Yeah, just hold close here because like we can get the way that your team was playing. Like yeah, we could easily get spam into it and like catch people out, so you would have to heal them and whatnot. Unless like you were just bust straight through Uber, and like if I were to predict like the bust straight through Uber, it's like yeah, like we're not even going to bother a close hold. We're just playing immediately by the door and whatnot. And the issue with that is like as demo, like the only door I can really see and possibly like get my trap off is like if we're backing out through like this far back door, and then like, yeah, I can trap off the right side. But if we're backing out like straight to this low ground, I can barely see the right door. So it's realistic, yeah, if I'm escaping, I can only spot the one door. And then yeah, we get on to last, but then what do we do? Where do we hold on last? Do we hold in the back side? I mean, they can just get straight onto the point. Do we have people on high ground, or they can just immediately get bullied by a scout? So yeah, but again, that's still harkening back to like what I said in, like, after the first play, to where it's like yeah, second and last need work. Overall, as I know, I have pretty much nothing real negative to say about mid. What are everybody else's thoughts about the midpoint? What would you change? What would you improve?
I've got something. So,
Mid?
oh wait, you want to go first?
I was just gonna say real quick that mid, I think, is easily the best part of the map right now. Yeah.
I would agree with that also. But one big thing with it, like when it comes to mid, this roof right on the point is like the place to be. And once you're up there, it's really powerful and it's really hard to like get someone off up there. I would like it to be like a little bit bigger. It's pretty small and kind of awkward to fight around right now, especially if you're a soldier, which is mainly what you're gonna see up there. But also I'm thinking, for these kind of like side doorways, maybe there could be, because right now if you're a scout, you can jump along these bricks to get up there, but it's kind of slow and a little awkward, and you're really like exposed. So if there was like another path from here that just kind of like almost ramped up right to the roof where you can double jump on it, that would kind of make it a lot easier to get a soldier or two off of there. Because it's when you're down here, like where this ramp that kind of goes up to the point, not only do they have a lot of cover because of the angle, but it's really hard to jump up there because of the distance, and they can easily like air shot you or shoot you.
And that would help with what Mache said about just lowering it so you can surf on it.
At the very least, it being so like that is an improvement from, say, if it was like flat, because it means there's always like one side where you can more easily splash because you have an angle you can hit without having to like jump up or anything.
I feel also if it were made like to be flat instead of it, like the angle from both sides, it would be
much harder to splash people off.
Yeah, it would be way too powerful. Like, because I know as demo and whatnot, like yeah, like I'm able to like preemptively like put it. I was trying to show something.
Sorry.
No scope.
All right, let me get back in position.
Sorry.
So yeah, as demo, like yeah, like when I was pushing out onto the mid, like yeah, I would like pop like one sticky into their back, but then I would just be immediately like right here and whatnot. I'd be popping like stickies right onto this spot to try and catch people out, and then like the moment like a soldier jumps in, it's like yeah, I can easily pop him and whatnot. If the other thing is like, let's say like a soldier is there and I don't have stickies up there, like yeah, no, I can still just like immediately like pop out my stickies and hit them for 40 and whatnot. Oh, Marina, I was going to wait for you to move before I did and whatnot. But yeah, no, it's just like super easy to like get people off of that high ground. So yeah, making it flat would be way too large of a buff to the team that gets onto there, because now the only person like yeah, I can bully them, but I can't preemptively trap it. And also it's one of those, if it's flat, both teams have a bit less cover to play around. So it's like both like it's like more of a buff than a nerf, because if you make it flat, demo can't readily trap it, so my only resort is to like try and pop you off with stickies. If a soldier gets up there, he can easily spam down, and again, the only class that can really bully him is like a scout that's hitting him for maybe like 20, and then the demo hitting him for 40. Another soldier would have to jump up, but again, the one time you ran that sniper on mid, that caught us out. Like, yeah, that's like a perfect counter to that and whatnot. But I don't know. I feel that I think in terms of the way that the arch above point plays, I think it plays perfectly fine in its current state. Like, the only thing I don't like about this mid is, like, yeah, when you're retreating, you have severe low ground syndrome. So, like, I think, yeah, Nero pointed it out an hour ago, saying that, yeah, the mid is like a snake water mid. The enemy team has to back out into the choke points on low ground where they can easily be killed, so much as if the other team crosses the point. Which, that's not to say it's a bad thing, but it's just like one thing that, like, if you want to maybe touch up on mid, it could be that. But the main thing I don't like are just little arch doorways on the mini arches, like right when you go out of the far left and far right rooms. And as we talked about before, all the playtesting and whatnot, just raising those would be better. Or outright removing that middle portion and making them just like two like little like steels or whatnot. I don't know what the term is, but like the like oriental obelisks or whatnot that have markings on them. If you want to take that approach with it, instead of just having it be an arch, since you've got like the main arch on the mid.
Okay. Zyph, did you have any feedback you wanted to get from people specifically? Otherwise, I think we'll try to move on here to the next map. He does. Okay. The second area way behind, is it useless? Okay, so that was something I was talking about. So I think that I like the fact that it's high ground, and I think that that's where I think that you need to build. Yeah, again, I'll send you a thing, but you need to build this like maybe as far back as here is kind of useless, but like building this up to be a position that you can actually passively hold the second area would be like a good use of this area.
I think it should almost like wrap around the point a little bit, give some high ground that you can kind of shoot down from there too. Because right now this area is like really lacking in that, especially with this like little step on the point. It's really just shooting up for the defending team. I
would think like Sunshine second is kind of what I was thinking.
Right.
So you kind of are coming in on mostly like you got the high ground there, which is like a great hold and a default rollout too.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The I forget the call out they have because I haven't played Sunshine in a while, but like the flat area that is like the point is right next to it. And whatnot. Is that what you're referring to with the high ground, or are you more so referring to the battlements?
No, like if you were going to passively hold, everyone would stand on the balcony, like to where the rollout is. They would just stand in there because then you can just spam your demo into the point or the control point.
If you're passively holding, you have the medic build.
Yeah, and so it's a very safe position because you can safely just like back out a little bit. Instead of here, it's like there's really no. I was playing medic, and there's really no safe place to like back out because any position I'm in, it takes me more than like 5 seconds to like get through a choke, which is not good. It makes it hard to leave. So like if we're gonna try to passively hold, you actually can't because you have to commit to doing it.
Yeah, I mean I feel like if you're going to like passively hold, then you have to hold like super far back in the doorway, already getting ready to leave, and even then you can only spot one doorway. So
and
like,
usually
why even bother holding?
The passive hold is usually supposed to just like try to slow down the other team, and also like force their Uber out. And it just doesn't seem like you can really do it here.
Yeah, just because there's a lot of obstructions in the way which block the sight lines, and just the fact that like you have to be so far back just to passively retreat.
Okay. Any closing thoughts, anyone? Otherwise, we'll move on to the next map here.
Yeah, closing thoughts, so we can leave on a positive with this one. Like again, like as I'd pointed out previously, I love all of the different terrain. I love the architecture design. I love the way that the mid played. I like this lobby area quite a bit and everything. Like I don't really see the lobby needing any work
Yeah,
personally.
mid lobby is really nice.
Yeah, it played incredibly well and whatnot. And like again, I like the rocks going through here as like a way to like block a sniper sight line. So like if your sniper has to really expose himself just to like try and do something cheeky. And yeah, no, I love the design of the map so far. And I'm really looking forward to the improvements that you'll be making.
All right. Nice.
Time for King of the Hill.
King Call of the Hill. What's next,
I'm
Nesby?
running full-time Natasha heavy. Let's go.
Squaresill?
No one walks on the mid. Not even myself.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to go because